Rachel here. We'll bust them up. Hey, Miss Tiff. I don't know if they're in the right place for them to bust them up. I don't know. They're trying to dissolve them. And then he's got another infection, and y'all, it's just So, okay. I need to say this up front. I was gonna make this wreath on the Dollar Tree frame. I'll just sit here and put on my little ties. And I was gonna use a 21-inch black mesh for the base. But as I sat here, I had a different thought. So we're chunking that. And I had bought some of these November of 2023. So they're about a year old. So anyway, we had that old change of everything going on. But the rest of this is staying the same. Y'all, look at this sign. I got this a few months ago and I am loving it. I love the mauve color of the roses. Some people call it pink, but I think back in the day, if you're in, around in the 80s, it was mauve. So Home Sweet Home, and it's got the little birds. Isn't that cute? And so I was digging through my stash. Y'all, look at these. So this is what we're going to be working with. I've got out some mauve ribbon and some black and white ribbon. And so we're fixing to have fun. Hey, Miss Monica, how are you? Thank you, Miss Tiff. Let's see. Why won't it? Oh, let me pin that. Okay, and we stayed on live chat. Okay, now let's get started. So we're gonna attach our sign. No, we're not. We're gonna do our mesh first. So this is 10-inch mesh, and it's fabric mesh, and so it's very soft, but it's not like there's some little value mesh, they call it, and it usually has like a little shiny run of kind of like a ribbon, but it's not ribbon through it. Anyway, it's not that kind of mesh. It's not the one that wants to ravel real bad. Now, it's going to ravel, but not near as bad as that. So let's get started. I cut these at 22 inches, and let me bring y'all down. Try to get you where you can see what I'm doing here. Okay, so I'm going to roll that about twice, and then I'm going to mash straight down and then gather it. And then we're just going to walk it, and then we're going to roll this one and mash straight down and pinch it. So love it. Thank you, Miss Tiff. Doing good. Working from home today. Oh, cool. Well, I'm glad you're working at home today, Miss Monica. That way you can get to hang out with us for a little while. This one, now I'm just putting them in here and then just between two little branches and just twisting them. And I think this is going to be a very pretty wreath done like this. I like using the evergreen bases. That's a Christmas one, but you're not going to be able to tell it by the time we get through. When you've got florals, you can put florals in the mesh wreaths. This is a fabric mesh, so the hot glue will adhere to these pretty good. But they don't like that plastic. The hot glue doesn't like the plastic mesh. So, let's do another one. And y'all, you can find anything to lay at the other end. That just kind of gets your mesh out of the way for you while you roll it up. So, hey, Miss Andrea. So, how is everybody's weather? Are y'all warm? Are y'all thawed out? Are you still in the deep freezer? Y'all, I think tomorrow night. No, tonight's Friday night. Tonight may be our last night. Let me think. Yeah, because my husband said Saturday morning we'll get to turn our water off from dripping because we're still getting down in the low 20s every night. So we're leaving our water dripping just in case. That way we don't want no frozen pipes. So as of tomorrow morning, we'll get to turn our water off from dripping. So I have cut these at 22 inches and I have cut 15 because I was, before time to come on, I was fluffing out my little flowers there. And y'all, I cannot tell you where those came from. I got them from someone that had them in storage for a while. So, have no idea where she got them from. But she had them for several years. And so, they were beautiful. I loved them. And so I was like, can I get those from you? And putting mesh in a evergreen wreath frame is not hard. It's very forgiving on where you place your mesh. So no right or wrong way to do that. We are warming up. 55 now. Awesome. 49. Oh my goodness. I think we're in the upper 40s, like 47 I think today. But next week's supposed to be low 60s, I think. So see, I'm just laying it between two and just taking and just twisting it. Y'all, I'm just, oh, okay, we've had the cold snap now. I'm ready for a little bit of warm weather. That's what I'm ready for. Thank goodness, y'all. I was able to come on today. My husband's boss needed, I don't know, some kind of, where did I put that one? Down low. I think that's it. Some kind of weather sealer. Anyway, at 11 o'clock, I was on my way out here to my little shop area, and my husband calls. What are you doing? Well, I'm on my way to the shop. I got to get ready for my live. I don't have nothing ready. I don't have nothing. My mesh isn't cut, nothing. I need you to go around to the other shop and get some water sealer and bring it to me. Okay, well, I guess I have to cancel my live. No, don't cancel. I'll meet you halfway. Y'all, so that's the kind of day it's been. So we are flying on a whim here. A wing and a prayer. I sprinkled. Thank you, Miss Andrea. I appreciate that so very much. 82. Southern California. Oh, I wish it was 82 to here today. Last night was the last night. I will have to drip your water. Y'all, that's bad. When we live in the South, And we're talking about, oh, this is the last night we're going to have to drip water. You know, that's just crazy. Because that's, you know, we don't have to do that very often, but let me tell you. I'm glad for the weather. I'm not the weather. I'm glad for the cold. It needed to get really cold. For a little bit anyway. Because let's see, what is today? Last week, before the cold front came through, my mom was out walking around, and yep, one of those little slithering critters a snake she almost stepped on. So yeah, it needs to get cold enough. If they go back into hibernation, that's how warm it's been here. Okay, I'm trying to make sure I get all this outer edge, because that's what's going to be really seen. And y'all, this wreath shouldn't take very long to put together, because on the mesh wreath we would have to put, you know, 2 layers. So this is like getting a little skipping a step, because we're not having to put that first layer down around the bottom. So we have like a cheater step. So, but I wish I had gotten more of this mauve fabric mesh, because I like fabric mesh. It's easy to work with, and it just feels so soft. We got 2 more. Let's see where we want those. And it's a good thing that it's forgiving on spacing them out, because I can promise you they're not perfect. So let's put one here. Hey Talithia, how are you? Good to see you. It has been a long time. I'm always missing the lives, but caught it today. I'm so happy you did. That is awesome. I'm usually live on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and y'all, it'll probably be Friday next week too. It'll be Tuesday and Friday, because for some reason they're making my appointments on Thursdays right now. And I could do it on Thursday, but I would probably be running ragged trying to get back and get on, and I would rather make sure that I'm prepared. So we just move it to Friday, and that way I may still be running ragged, but anyway, it'll be all right. I think we're going to put this one right here. Right there. But it is so good to see you. I get happy when I see my friends that I haven't seen in a long time on here. I guess I should say I get happy either way, because I like seeing my faithfuls, and I like seeing my ones that I've missed for a little while. So, you know what? Let's do this way. I had this prepared for the mesh wreath frame. So, let's see. It's been a hot minute since we've done a wreath, hasn't it? All right, so I'm just going to take it. One of the wires. And we're going around right through here. Because I can get all the way to the base. It's not like this wire is going to be on top of any of the greenery or the mesh. It's going down to the wire. So see if I can tie it here. Get around there. Okay. But ever since I seen this sign, the sign came from Shirley's in Collins. Now, they do ship, and they're on Facebook, and they have a website. So you can go to Facebook and go to their page, and I'll try to put the name of their page in the description when I get off. I did not think about that, but and you can click on their website from there. They are legit. I'll pull that out there. But it's Shirley's in Collins. And Collins is Collins. But that's where I got the sign. I think the greenery came from there also. Okay. So I just tied it around the base. And look, it's already looking pretty. So see, you can't hardly see any of the base anyway. And that just makes it where it'll have something better to glue to. All right, let's make a couple of bows. Thank you, Miss Tiff. All right. This one, you can, when you're doing an evergreen like this, you can add tails if you want to. But most of the time, I don't when I use a base like this. So I've got some 4-inch white ribbon here with black polka dots. And the black polka dots are actually velvet on here. This has been one of my favorite ribbons. And I would like to find some more of it. I think I got that from either Deco Exchange or Craft Alley. I think it was Deco. We're going to do an 8-inch tail. And let's see, we're going to need pipe cleaner there. So we're going to twist. And I'm going to do a 6.5-inch loop. So what has everybody got plans for this weekend? Are you crafting? Are you, what you doing? What you doing? Tell me, any good things going on? Okay, we're gonna cut this one. I'm gonna do 2 bows on this wreath. I was eating some almonds, and I think I got a piece of the almond shell in my mouth. Tell me that's TMI. Let's see. look at this. Does this not match that perfect? Reorganizing my garage. Well, come on over. Going to see Jeff. Tomorrow. Oh, fun, Miss Tiff. Talithia, I haven't done any crafting since Thanksgiving. Oh, Miss Talithia. Are you working? Are you busy? I love this color. Let's see. It doesn't have as strong of a wire that I would like, but we're going to be okay because I need this color. I need this color. Sounds like a lot of fun, Tiff, don't it? Lots of fun. Y'all, I have made bread before, but I have never made sourdough bread and start my own starter. Has anybody ever started a sourdough starter before? I am on that adventure. If you know me, I like a challenge, and that's one I have taken on. Okay, so I should have moved that out of the way, but so I have a 8-inch tail. I did a 6.5-inch loop, and I twist it every time I go in the bottom. I'm sorry, I was skipping out on y'all saying that. So I've got this tail going up, this tail going down, and then one loop each. I'm doing two loops on this one, and it's probably a 5.5-inch loop. So now I'm going to bring this one down. And my tails, I could possibly trim, but right now we're just going to leave them like that. I like the little Swiss dots. But I got a smaller Swiss dot, so we may just use this. It will be, yes. Working and watching a lot of videos, just have a crafting block, I guess. Hey, I totally understand that, Talithia. I totally understand it. That's like, you know, I get a crafter's block sometimes also. And, y'all, this loop is going to be about 1 inch shorter. And sometimes you just have to take a break. And then you come back and you may have dozens of ideas. That's usually, you know, writers get writer's block and stuff like that. So I totally get it. This one's going to come down. I just did one loop on each side on these. This one needs to go down. All right, now we're going to take this little one here of the little Swiss dots, and which I love polka dots, but the edge of the sign has got the little Swiss dots in it also. So that should bring it together real nicely. So what do y'all think? All right, put that there. We're going to trim this one, and we're probably going to trim these little tails a little bit more. That one might be okay. We'll have to see. I'm going to use a black zip tie today. Why not? All right. I want to do a busted canvas. We might be doing that Tuesday. I was going to do it for fall, then I was going to do it at Christmas, and it just ain't got around to it. So we may do it Tuesday. Love the colors you're using for the bow. Thank you, Miss Talithia. I appreciate that. We are pulling that tight. And now, so this is where I want the first bow. We're going to bring it around. And it is actually going through a little piece of mesh back there. And I think we're going to go around through one piece of mesh on top. Okay. So I'm just tying it around this base here. We'll twist it a couple times to make sure we got it in the right place. And now we'll just spread out our ribbons and our little loops here. And let's see if we can trim these up. Beautiful. Thank you, Miss Tiff. So, do we not have any bread makers in the house today? Give me any tips? Any words of wisdom? I have an aunt that used to make sourdough bread. And of course, when she was making it, you know, life was busy. I had young children and working, and she was working, and, you know, life was crazy. And I wish I could have had time to let her go teach me how. But that opportunity has passed. She's still with us, but she has dementia now. And I so wish that, you know, I wish that when we have our children, that life wasn't, you know, so busy. What do y'all think? Love it, love it, love it. Miss Andrea said, nope, not me. So pretty, love the color combo. Thank you, Miss Andrea. Only made bread once as a science experiment. Oh, goodness, y'all. Okay, now we're going to make a smaller bow to go down here on the bottom. So, we're going to go, well, I have made yeast bread. I know how to do that, but it's going to be, it's a new experience doing the sourdough starter. So, we're going to see, but I loved her bread. I love the sourdough bread. Oh my goodness. Might be a good thing that I don't learn how to make it. I can't even remember last time I made any kind of bread. Oh, y'all. All right, so on this bow, I've got the tail at right at 7 inches. We're just twisting it. And I'm going to go a 5-inch loop. And then I'm gathering it and I'm going to slide it right in here. Well, I did dehydrate marshmallows the other day. And they turned out pretty good. And the reason why I wanted them dehydrated was, and we're just doing one loop, y'all. 2 tails, 1 loop. The reason why I wanted dehydrated marshmallows, because we put them in our hot cocoa. And by the time you get marshmallows, if you don't eat them fast enough, I don't care. I always wrap them up, mash all the air out of them, and put a clamp on them. Then I put them in a Ziploc bag and get all the air out of that. And they still get stale. So I dehydrated them. And they are good. And then when you put them in hot cocoa, they just fluff right back up. So nice. So I did enjoy that. And I made homemade pasta for the first time the other day. So, oh, y'all better keep me straight. I forgot to dovetail this one. I'd stay in the kitchen all the time. Well, I like canning and doing stuff like that, making homemade stuff. Okay, we're going to take our mauve, and these tails are going to be 6 inches long. I'm going to gather them. Hey, Miss Donna, how are you? Probably tastes like it, too. Used to make a lot when my boys were still little. Oh, cool. Get a jar sealer and put them in a jar. Yeah, I could do that. All right, this loop is going to be 5. I got a jar sealer the other day. I did. So I've got that investment done. Oh. Okay. Now let's see. We had this ribbon. We're going to dovetail it. And this right here. They were kind of remind me, you know, remember the little marshmallows that are in Lucky Charms? They were crunchy. They're actually good. I think I like them better crunchy than I did soft. Alright, we're going to dovetail this one. Y'all keep me straight. Don't let me forget to dovetail. I have gotten finished with a wreath before and went back and realized I forgot to dovetail your part of your ribbons. Okay, so we're going to take the middle loop and bring it right here. We're going to add these pretty little flowers. We need another zip tie here. Take that out of the way. Slide this off. So it's coming out off of between the 2 dowels. And I think we're through with that. We're going to put our zip tie right here. Is it cold there, Miss Donna, where you're at? I'm trying to get a feel on the weather, what everybody's weather's doing. seems to be crazy. Seems to be crazy. All right. So this is just a wonky bow. Now, y'all, there's no right or wrong way to make a bow. You can make the loops ever how you want to make them. You can make them a loop on each side, one loop, one, you know, I mean, just any kind of bow. So this one, we just did a loop over here, a loop over here, a loop over here, and a loop in the middle. We just kind of mixed it up a little bit. So I think I want the bottom tails, because they're the largest, going down. So we're going to put this one right here. And what I'm going to do, and this is not like a big old mesh wreath, so it just went straight through that little mesh there. Kind of getting it where it's not going to hide those pretty roses on that sign. You could actually leave it just like that, and look how pretty. Let me get it up right for you. Pretty. But we're going to add, look at these. These look vintage to me. So I sat here and kind of fluffed them out a little bit. Thing with this being an evergreen, you're going to get to take, you're just getting all in the way over here. All right, let me turn it and see if y'all can see what I'm doing. So the little evergreen sprigs, you can take it and then twist them. And so it's going to hold it right there. Just like that. Don't know if y'all can see. So, now I'm going to add glue. But that's going to help secure it. I just love this little rose spray. Which we like birds anyway, don't we? Y'all had to go get me some more bird feed yesterday too. I had filled their bird feeders up the day before. What was yesterday? Thursday. I filled them up on Wednesday. I had to fill them again yesterday. I think it's about 28 here. Oh, or 23 here. Oh my goodness. Digit days. Oh my goodness. That is too cold, Miss Talithia. That is too cold. All right, I'm going to take one of these and bring another one so we can twist it around that stem. It is so far past crazy here in Southern California. We are hoping for a little rain Sunday. I hope y'all get some rain, Miss Andrea, for sure. But not too much. Don't want any mudslides in at the tree, especially after all the fires. Those roses are gorgeous. Thank you, Miss Andrea. Looks, is it a real feel? They're not real. They're not real feel. They're not plastic. They feel kind of like a taffeta almost. It's been 25 pounds of feed in 3 days. I bought a 40-pound bag yesterday. I was like, y'all ain't sending me back to the store for a few days. Let's see. Little birds. John Ray says that they eat to stay warm, so they've been trying to stay warm. I don't know where she had got these this spray at, but okay. I might trim this just a little bit. I like to cut them a little extra long, and then you can always trim them. But if you cut them too short, you can't add to unless you redo the bow. So now, we can leave it like that. I think we're going to add some greenery. We're going to see. Y'all, it's all trial and error here. And it's, yeah, I think it's going to need some greenery. It's all design as you go. Yeah. I think it's going to need some greenery on the side there. Because now is when the hot glue is going to come in. Oh, my, started having... It is a lot, isn't it? Them birds is eating. They're plenty warm. They got all that food to insulate them. I seen my little birds trying to shoo other birds away, fighting over the feeder. Like, y'all, there's plenty. Y'all need to share. And I even put them an extra, well, they got 4 feeders out there. So they should, you know, should have enough for everybody. I like the greenery, and that way you don't see all that, the evergreen, the Christmas. So you don't have to leave a whole lot of the stem. And I like these because they're the push-up greeneries too. So what that means is you can push up and down on your leaves, the stems of your leaves. So these can go up and down. Ever how thick you need your greenery to be. Then you can just push it on off. There we go. Smash that bow, didn't I? Yeah. Oh, this is going to start bringing life to it. And that one's missing the very tip of it. I'm going to put a little hot glue on there so it'll stay up there. And we'll probably add this somewhere around the bow. So y'all, I think we're gonna do the busted canvas, and I've seen people do them, you know, put little stuff in them, or do the napkins, or do, you know, picture or whatever, like a painted picture. I have not seen anyone do a photograph picture, so I'm gonna do a photograph picture. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, we're going to put a little bit kind of in our, coming out from our bow. Just like that. And why it's getting so stringy, we don't know. So that's right next to the ribbon. It just gives it a softer look to me. So we're not done. We're not done. This one's missing a lot. I'm going to use those pieces around the... Y'all, that can aggravate me when I get home and realize that there's parts missing from your flowers or parts missing from your greenery. I'm like, really? I would pick the one that they probably picked up off the floor and it's missing half of its little blooms or greenery, and yeah, they'll probably throw them in the trash. Love it. Thank you, Miss Tiff. Please hit the thumbs up, and for Rachel. Thank you, Miss Tiff. Yes, if y'all don't mind. I appreciate it. The thumbs up, the shares. And if you're not on social media, if you're not like on Facebook or whatever, if you're on Facebook, you can share it, copy the link and go share it over there, or you can copy the link and send it in a text to somebody. Got some more coming over here. I brought two to the table, thank goodness. What is it? We only been on here 49 minutes, and we're almost done, y'all. We're going to start to finish. We're going to have this done within an hour. How about that? I better hurry up, huh? It'll be close. If it's not completely finished, it'll be close. But I'm getting up here on top of this bow here. Space our little greenery picks out. I'm going to put some on this side here. And that's the thing with my wreaths. I like that when you're walking up, if your wreath is hanging on the door and you're walking up and you're seeing a side view, you want your wreath to look pretty from the side also. All right, I do. So when I'm making them, I like to make sure that on the side that it's got plenty of coverage of whether it's, you know, ribbon tails, mesh, greenery, flowers, whatever it is that you're putting in there. Now I'm going to put some of this so that that doesn't look so different from this side. I'm just going to try to tie it all in together with some of this greenery on, mixed in with all these roses. And I have some little rose buds. Work with me now, don't work against me. There we go. So I have some of these. Aren't those pretty? So I thought we might, this would kind of bring, we could put a few of these over here. And then we can actually incorporate them in on the other side there and tie it all in together. Let me move that. Let me move that up the heel a little bit, y'all. Can y'all see that very good? Where I added them right there. You know, there's just some designs, whether it's this, whether it's a wreath, you know, whether it's a piece, centerpiece, or whatever it is that you're creating. Do you ever create something and think, that's just, to me, and beauty is in the eyes of the beholder, that just fits my style. That just fits my decoration taste. And then you don't want to get rid of it, right? I'm going to head out. Go do some shopping. Good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you. Hopefully I'll catch more lives. Thank you, Miss Talithia. You have a wonderful day. I'm so thankful that you was able to jump in with us. Y'all, let me see if we're still paused over here. Okay. I seen it try to spin there. Asking for prayers for my cousin. Yes, Miss Andrea. I like the colors. Wanting to for Valentine's. Oh, yes, Miss Talithia. I've never tried the busted canvas. I think we're going to do one. Tuesday. Nice touch. Thank you, Miss Andrea. Yeah, I think we're going to do the... Yeah, I think this is going to add to it. And that way we can take some of these around there. So let me try to hurry here. And this will give some rosebuds kind of down on the side a little bit. And we can actually put some of these little leaves in here too. Kind of bring it all together. Okay, y'all. I appreciate y'all being here with me today. Appreciate y'all spending your time with me. I like to say time is a gift that you can't get back. So when you spend your time with somebody, you're giving them a precious gift. So I do appreciate y'all being here. I do not take it for granted. Because I know that you could be doing other things. And there's so many other wonderful creators that does beautiful work. Oh yeah, that's gonna bring it over here. Oh yes. I like it. It's just beautiful. And I will take a little short video as always and post it. Who has a wreath on their door right now? Does anybody? Or what is on your door, maybe I should say. What is on your door? A wreath, a door hanger. Like mine, it's bare. It's naked. My Christmas came down and, well, I can't say all my Christmas is down. I still have Christmas bows out there at the end of my drive. And the Christmas sign is still up. Go figure. Rachel's doing it right. She's leaving her Christmas decorations up. I'm going to put a little bit right there. And on my back porch, I do have a few of my peacock pillows out up under the porch part. Not out on my furniture where all the cold and frost and all that is. But, and y'all, Walmart has got some cute little pillows. I bought a few little I got my peacock pillows from Amazon. But Walmart has got some little throw pillows that are stuffed. I just got the covers from Amazon, but it's the same colors, the turquoise and the bright royal blue. They've got those for like $5. So I picked me up a few the other day. Sorry, not sorry. I'm kind of getting cabin fever. I've been inside too long. I'm ready to get outside. Nothing on my door if it isn't needles blood tubes and studying. I don't do it. Poor Miss Tiff. She's, y'all, Miss Tiff is a brave one. She is going back to college. So, she's the brains here in our little group. Taking all the risk, doing all the things. I'm like, I probably couldn't handle the college thing again. It's just me. Wow, that is beautiful. Thank you. Welcome. We're so glad you're here. I'm not sure about brains and beginning to think I should have thought about this more. Oh, you're doing awesome with awesome grades. So this is what it's looking like so far. We're almost done, y'all. We're almost done. And I will tell y'all, I don't care if it's mine. I don't care if it's somebody else's. Pictures does not do justice for wreaths. I don't know why, but they don't. And I've seen some beautiful pictures, but they usually don't do them justice. So if you see a wreath, mine or anybody else's, they're probably a lot prettier in person. I know on Etsy, I see that in my reviews and others. When they give a review, well, it was so much prettier in person, and it is, because a picture just doesn't do them justice to me. Probably going to add a few of these little leaves over on this side. Y'all, it has been an hour, a little over, a few minutes over. I'm not going to keep y'all. This is pretty close to what it's going to look like. Thank you, Miss Monica. Hello, it's just me. Yeah, we're glad you're here. Let's see, this side is the one that doesn't have the little spray, so I'm going to come back probably and add just a few of these leaves to kind of incorporate the same look that is over here. It's just to give it that balanced look of the same, let me get it right, the same look all the way around. And if the bow is covering the sign, we'll have to, I'll probably trim this ribbon right here. And probably this one. Not a lot, just a little bit. I like the pink and black. I think it's very pretty. So, but I'll take a little short video and post it this evening for y'all. So thank y'all for gorgeous. Thank you. And thank you for being here with us. Thank you, Miss Andrea. Yes, Miss Tiff. Yes, ma'am. We are having Zoom. So thank y'all all for being here and hanging out with me. Your time is precious. It's a gift you can't get back. So thank y'all so much for being here with me and making this pretty wreath. I love it, and I think between the sign and the flowers is what really makes it so pretty. So I pray y'all have a wonderful and a blessed rest of your day. I'll be back Tuesday, 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, 2 p.m. Eastern. Now I have to back that up. That's 11 Mountain Time. No. 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. 12 noon Mountain Time. There, we got it. I have to stop and think. And then one Central and 2 Eastern. So, and then next week I'll be back on Friday also. We'll probably do a busted canvas probably Tuesday. That's my plans anyway. So thank you. I love you from the bottom of my heart. I hope you'll have a wonderful and a blessed weekend. If you're in the membership, we will do a Zoom chat and talk about whatever y'all want to talk about and discuss and do whatever. So I love y'all, and I will see y'all Tuesday. Thank you.